Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So since today's Friday, we're going to be doing a reading again today. So last week we did Princess of Beasts. And this week, because the cover of The Heart of Christmas has been dropping everywhere, all over my social media and my friends who have agreed to help me, today we're going to be doing a live reading of one of the short stories of The Heart of Christmas. So I really hope that you enjoy this video, and let's get right into it, okay?
A Puppy's Christmas. Life for Puppy had not always been easy. First, it was dark. Very, very dark. But sometimes Puppy would be fed with warm, tasty milk. Those days were good. Then, one day, Puppy's eyes opened. Everything was so bright. He would play and yip and nip with all his siblings. Mother kept a close eye on them and would never let them wander too far. Then, the bad day happened. It was the day Puppy and his other siblings were all taken into large boxes with bars over them. They were taken away from Mother, never to see her again. At least they had each other. The barred boxes were taken to a scary place, with even larger ones. There, many other dogs, just like Mother, stayed in even bigger barred boxes, but they growled and snarled. Some barked and others yipped. Puppy and his siblings were all thrown in one together. They huddled together for warmth. Some days they played and yipped again. One day one of his siblings was taken away by a strange giant that smelled funny. Then another and another, until it was just Puppy left. Days were long and lonely, and nights were cold and scary. Puppy no longer played, and he missed Mother and his siblings deeply. He whined, but Mother couldn't hear him. She was too far away. Sometimes the larger dogs would bark at him in annoyance, but he kept whining. It was all he could do to express the sadness in his heart. Then, one day, the strange giants came for him too. They spoke kindly and softly. They picked him up in their arms. Puppy was terrified at first. He was so high up, so far away from the ground. They nuzzled him, and sometimes he caught a sense of the noises they made. One they kept saying over and over again was, "Aw." He wondered what it meant. Then, the two strange giants carried him out of the scary place. They took him inside an even larger, bigger giant box, but the sweet-smelling giant kept cuddling with him. The other giant had a deeper voice, so he called that one Deep Voice, and the other one Sweet Smell, at least for now. Outside, he could see mysterious and magical things he had never seen before. There were all kinds of strange smells in here, sweetness and things he wanted to eat, especially on the floor of the box, but Sweet Smell gently told him no and kept a hold of him. When the box opened, Puppy was carried into another place, but this one was so big and open, there were no other dogs here. They set him down and he cautiously traveled the room, sniffing and smelling everything. So many new smells and things to hear and see. He wagged his tail and the two giants petted and loved him. Time passed. He ate greedily, and this food was much, much yummier than anything he'd ever tasted before. They gave him all sorts of new things to chew on, and he ran around the house yipping. One thing he loved to see was a large tree with bright flashing lights. Sounds echoed from it, and the two giants seemed to love it. They made odd noises with the sounds, and even played around the room to it. Puppy couldn't make sense of their strange body movements. Then as night settled, Deep Voice picked him up and placed him inside a box. A blanket covered it, and he whined. Puppy didn't like not being able to see what was going on. "Mom, Dad, I'm home," a voice shouted. Puppy cocked his head at the new voice. That wasn't Deep Voice, and it wasn't Sweet Smell either. "Danny, did you have fun at the Christmas party?" That voice definitely belonged to Sweet Smell. Puppy whined and scratched at the box. He wanted out to see what was going on. "Yeah, we had a great time. Listen, we have a surprise for you, Danny." "What is it? Look inside." The blanket came off, and Puppy stared into the eyes of another giant. This one was much, much smaller than Deep Voice and Sweet Smell. Puppy scratched on the box, and the small one they called Danny opened the box and picked Puppy up. "Are you serious? A dog for Christmas? You guys are the best!" Danny shouted. Sweet Smell and Deep Voice hugged Danny, and he set Puppy down and started to play. Puppy hunched and charged toward him, happily wagging his tail. He was just happy to be out of the box. "What are you going to name him?" "How about Buddy?" Danny glanced at him. "Buddy, you like that name, huh, boy?" Puppy cocked his head. "Buddy." The noise sounded interesting, and he yapped, wondering what it meant. Danny laughed as Puppy lunged toward him in a fit of licks and love whines. "Yeah, you're going to be the best buddy ever."
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this special reading of one of the stories in The Heart of Christmas. Be sure to like this and share it with your friends if you think anybody's going to enjoy it, and if you think somebody like needed to hear this or wanted to hear it or would be entertained by it. And please be sure to subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday and more readings every Friday and book reviews on the last Friday of the month. Thanks for watching.